Ba-ba-ba-ba. Hello. Hello. Hi, people. What up? Good evening. Good evening.
Oh yeah.
Whoa. Hi. What's up? Hi, Suker Sushi. Hi, Percy. Hello, Servo 720p. Damn, that's not even considered HD anymore. Hi, Gooseby. Hi, Red Kason 500. First stream. Whoa. Hi, Mimikite. Hello, Hokorito. I like cheese. I like cheese also. Ballpunk. Hi. Happy Mamnani Monday. Yep. Yup. Tomorrow's the election for the mayoral race of New York City. That's fun. That's not existentially frightening. Is this normal stream time? No. No. I haven't started a stream this late in like forever. I only I don't know. I don't know. I've had a busy day. I've had like a crazy day. And I wanted to stream earlier, but I did not. So, yeah, I was like, will I stream today? I don't know. And then I was like, yeah, I guess I will cuz I want to work on commissions anyway. So, yeah. So, yeah, we're going to do a little bit of a stream. It's not going to be like crazy long cuz it is like a bit late for me also, and I'm pretty pooped from today. Cody, Amalang, hello, welcome, welcome. My class just ended, so perfect timing. Bah, awesome. Bah. I tweaked like my microphone settings a little bit, so let me know if I'm like too loud now. I don't know. I felt like I wasn't. People were saying I wasn't loud enough last time, so maybe now it'll be good. Are you gonna bring it up? Bring what up? It's fine. Oh, oh, the audio. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Danny, hi, Danny Bub. But yeah, I'm just gonna get up into this. We're doing art yet again. Whoa, where's my? Wait. Okay, there we go. Hello, first time on live. Yo, welcome, welcome, Windjaws. That pose is awesome. Thanks. I gotta like finish all this junk that I haven't. I gotta. I just have to finish all this. Who is this? This is Nephirite.
Hi.
Just starting my work timer. Serious stargazing. Hello. Finally caught another stream. Last one I could make was the WarioWare stream. Dang. Yeah. Hi, Coolmax. I'm back. That's right. I'm back. I'm back doing streams yet again. Where's my freaking stylus? Here it is. Here it is. That's a long time ago. Yeah, I guess it is. I mean, What was that? That was like March. That's not that crazy long ago. Let me get some colors. I found you from your Blender video. Love your content. Yo, thank you. Thanks and welcome. Welcome to Dust Stream. Amazing Pomodoro time. No, I'm too lazy. I'm too lazy, especially tonight. So if y'all are wondering why is Jack so lazy? Why did Jack stream so late? Why is this later than normal? Because normally I'll stream, like Monday afternoon. I don't even know if normally is the right word, but that's what I've been doing for the past like 2 weeks. Get a burrito. I don't have a burrito. What time is it for you? Right now it's 9:23 p.m. I'm on the Eastern Coast. Actually, I'm in New York City. Wow. You need to invest in an air fryer? Yo, that'd be good. I think at some point, I'll probably get one. But yeah, the reason why I'm streaming so late and why I'm all tired is because I went out canvassing today for a hopeful future mayor of New York City, Zoran Mamdani. I was like going out for groceries on Saturday, and there was a bunch of people in like the park near my apartment, and they had like Zoran signs. And I had already voted. I voted like earlier this week, or I guess last week now. And I was just like, hey, how are things going? Like, I just wanted to like, I don't know. I worked up the courage to like go over and talk to them because I'm like, well, public interaction, scary. And yeah, I went up and I asked how things were going, and they're like, "Oh, it's
Hi.
going good. Are you here to canvas?" And I was like, "No, I'm getting groceries." But then I went back and I was like, "Actually, like I am interested in helping if I can." And yeah, I went and did that today. It was freaking like scary, but cool also. Yeah, no, it was like basically like I went there at 12. It was me and Chris, and we, you know, met up with the other canvassers, like the organizers and stuff, and they like told us what to do, and they gave us stuff, gave us like pamphlets to like look over so we knew what to say.
Jigado Yahoo.
Oh my god. Bucket, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for the resub. For 41 months, bro. Thank you. Thanks so much. Um, you and Chris Undertale? Yeah, pretty much. What was I saying? Yeah, so wait. I'm like so brain tired also. Um, but yeah, we basically like had like an app with like people who were like registered to vote, and we like went down like a certain block of houses, and we pretty much just like knocked on doors, went in apartment buildings, and like went to the top floor, and then pretty much just like knocked on the doors as we went down. And most people didn't answer, but some people did. And some people were nice, and then other people were like weird and like weirded out. They were like no, I'm good, thanks. Uh, and yeah, it definitely took me a bit to like not be like nervous as heck, but it was cool. I don't know. We did it for like 3 hours, and I'm glad I did it. Like I feel like I wanted to get out of my comfort zone a little bit, and that was probably a good way to do it. Are you just brain tired or body tired as well? I'm definitely body tired also. I've just been kind of tired the past like few days. But yeah, if you live in New York City, the New York City area, don't forget to vote.
Hi.
Tomorrow is election day. It's the last day to vote. You're saying hi to me. Hi, Natsu. Hope you get more energized soon. Thanks. Yeah, I don't know. I hope I'm not like getting sick or anything. I don't know. I might just be tired just because like I've had a busy ass weekend. Like I only have the energy to like color right now. I'm like, yeah, I could do coloring. Coloring is easy, and I guess I could talk to people on twitch.tv. That's doable. I hope all of y'all had nice weekends, cool Halloweens and stuff. Oh my god, yeah, Halloween. Halloween. Yeah, I had a pretty awesome Halloween costume. I did dress up. It was pretty awesome. It was pretty epic. Who wants to guess? Who wants to guess what I dressed up as for Halloween? I'll give a hint. It's a character from uh from an animated series. That's my first hint. Garfield again? No, not Garfield. I could have gone Garfield again, but like nah, I did that last year. I can't go two Garfields in a row. The weird otter fish thing is streaming. Hi. I do. I am. I stream. Hi Gorky Wings, welcome. Wort. Percy, don't you know what I was? I'm pretty sure. No, I wasn't Wort. I do know. Yeah, you know. I saw Chris dressed up as Pomni. Were you Jax? Yes. Yeah, I dressed up as like bargain bin Jax. Um, I just bought like this like purple bunny ear beanie and a pair of red overalls. And yeah, that was pretty much the costume. And freaking nobody knew. Nobody knew who we were. Like literally no one at the party that we went to. I was like, damn, now I have to spend the whole night like explaining what digital circus is to everyone who asks me what I am. I'm like, why did I do this? Number one digital circus fan. Yeah. Yeah. I dressed as Greg from Night in the Woods. Oh, that's awesome. Should have sang the song. Yo, hi Kowalski. The song? Oh, what? Like the burr, 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 burr. Oh, you know what was like the craziest thing? So no one at the party knew who we were. Because me and Chris both went to the same party. Like we were doing like a duo type costume. And nobody knew who we were, but one guy for some reason knew like the soundtrack of Digital Circus. He was like, "Oh, what are you?" And we were like talking about it. He's like, "Oh, like this song?" Like, because I guess he knew like the main theme or something for some reason, but he didn't know the show. He just had the song pulled up on his Spotify. I guess like the theme song. And I was just like, "What?" How is there someone here who doesn't know like the the show, like the characters, but knows the freaking song? Like out of all things. I was like, that was like the most bizarre thing ever. Probably heard it on TikTok or something, but like I don't it's not that good of a theme. It's not like, oh damn, like, oh, I would like play this while I'm like working on stuff, like or like I would jam to it. It's just like I'm like, maybe if you're like a very specific kind of person, you would listen to that stuff. But I don't know. It was just strange. I was just like, what? You should have sang Jax's toy. Maybe then they'll know. I don't even know what you're talking about, Kowalski. I'm not as deep as you are, I guess. Maybe he was blind. I don't think he was blind, considering he walked up to us and was looking at us and yeah. I barely even watched it Total Circus. Then what are you even talking about? I don't even know what you're talking about. I've been watching like out of curiosity. Like I want to see how the show progresses and if it gets better. Oh my god. How? I would say overall, I think last week I was kind of like, I don't know if I was talking about this on stream last week, but I was kind of like shitting on the show. I was like, Randy's not really good. And like, I still stand by that, but I will say the latest episode, the episode 6, was probably the best one so far. I was like, okay, they're like, they're getting better for sure. It's a fan made song from a really popular YouTuber, Jake Neutron. The This is the theme song of Jake Neutron. That song? How was your ween? My ween was pretty good overall. Party was fun. I got to explain what Digital Circus was to a bunch of people who had no idea, and I realized how terminally like online I am. That was fun. Oh my god, Mimikai, thank you so much for subscribing with Prime. Yo, thanks for being a nut buddy. I'm just moping in bed when I should be working. Getting old freaking sucks. What kind of work? Of like work?
Hi.
I slept on Halloween. You shouldn't sleep on it. It's a cool holiday.
Golly!
Hmm. Hi, Creeper the Wolf. Hello. You should probably sleep on Halloween when it's, night. No, I think on Halloween you should stay up all night forever. And watch scary stories. Watch scary stories on your picture box. I'm so tired. Definitely a little out of it. What can you do? What can you do, really? I think my first video I saw from you was your brain being okay when that vid came out. Oh dang. Wow, that's a deep cut. That's crazy. At that age where I can't gorge on Halloween candy anymore because too much sugar. Kowalski, that's just life, dude. I don't even like I don't even know if I guess I'm at that age, but it's also just like I don't want to eat that much candy. I could eat like a ton of like M&Ms, like peanut butter M&Ms I could like devour. But some candies are like a little too sweet for me. Whereas yeah, before I probably could have eaten like an entire thing of sour punch straws or whatever they're called. Now I'm like, nah, I could like maybe have like two before I'm like, yeah, I'm good. They're called sweets. There was one that was called like sour spaghetti. It's like spaghetti, but it was spelled like spaghetti. Sour spaghetti. Is that sweater new? Um, no, I made it back when I made this model. I just forget that I have it sometimes. You wouldn't know, Jack. You're not almost 30. I mean, I'm 27. I'm like, I'm kind of almost 30. I'm in my, I've entered my late 20s. Like, I was, first half of this year, I was probably, I guess I was mid 20s, 26. I would probably consider that mid 20s. And now I'm 27. So I feel like that's like late 20s. I'm like, I'm dying. I'm turning to dust. Ugh. But that's why I do yoga. So as to keep my body stretchy, stretchy and not sore. But you're so young. Hi, Cat Burger. It's really you. It is. Good morning. It's 8 a.m. Oh, you're like on the other side of the planet or something. What's your favorite dinosaur you lived with? Probably like the Plesiosaurus or something. Actually, I think the Plesiosaurus would like freak me out in real life. Big giant thing in the water. I'd be like, turned 28 a month ago. Keep forgetting you're slightly younger than me. Why did you think I was like a lot younger than you? I feel like we're like, yeah, like roughly the same age. I also feel like time's just weird. Like ever since, especially since like COVID, I just feel like there's like I don't know. I felt like everyone kind of lost a few years, so I feel like a lot of us feel younger than we are. At least I feel like that sometimes. I'm like, I don't feel like I have my life together. What color's your microwave? What? Oh, doesn't feel like I'm 21. 21. You see, back when I was young, 21 was the funny number meme. And now it's 6'7". Okay, so I was told that they were like adding 6'7" to the dictionary, to like Webster's dictionary or something like that. And I'm like, I don't like that. Like I'm not like ooh, new words bad. I'm not that kind of person, but I'm like, what does it even mean? Like it literally doesn't mean anything. It's just a reference like to itself. It's like you can't use it in a sentence. So I'm like, why would you add it to the dictionary? Like I can understand adding Riz. I can understand adding like yacht or whatever. Like I'm like, how would you even define it? It has no meaning. Like that's like kind of the whole point. It's like meaningless. At least that's what I thought the whole point was. I don't know. Webster added cry laugh emoji in the dictionary. Actually, what? I mean, okay, whatever, whatever. I don't even get the 6'7" meme. I mean, it's I think it's just like a reference to like like a rapper or something, from what I understand, like a stupid lyric in a song, and then people thought it was funny, and I don't know, and then like some athletes did like a hand motion with it, and then it became like, oh, thing you do with the hand motion. And now I think it's just funny because it's like so stupid and no one knows what it means. I think that's like part of the joke or whatever. It's just like very self-referential. Like what was another one that was like self-referential? I ha- I had like a very similar meme or whatever like in my mind another day about this, and now I can't remember it. Do you want to hear a 6'7" adult joke? I don't think so. Back in my day, we had the lost meme. Yeah, I guess it's kind of similar to loss. Oh, I was saying it's kind of similar to like Among Us. How people be like, "Oh my God, I'm seeing Among Us everywhere." Like when that was the thing. I don't know. Maybe that's what happens. You get older, and then the most popular meme doesn't make any sense to you, and you're just like, and then you feel stupid, and then all of a sudden you're like relating more to like your, I don't know, to like your older cousin than you are to your, I don't know, to the youth. The youth. Have there really been any other memes in 2025? I don't know. I don't pay attention to memes anymore. Like I don't know. I feel like memes are dead. Memes are over. Hi, JT Wesky fan. Welcome. Some poor kid's gonna get named after what after 6, 7. I mean, there was a girl uh that like went to she wasn't in high school when I was in high school, but I remember there was a girl who had a very interesting name that was spelled weird. It was like her name was Ladasha, but it was spelled like LA-A. And I remember being like, "What? What?" Yo, hi, Poppy Seed. Ladasha, was she Sonic? No, I don't think so. All the kids that were named Derp in 20. I wonder what they're up to. Were kids named Derp? Derp, I could kind of get behind. That's kind of an awesome name. It's like in the Fred movies where his name was Durf. Fred's like nemesis, like the evil version of him. I don't even know if he was evil. He was just kind of like Fred but cool. And their eyes are kind of their eyes the same color as their fur. I guess basically. It's a little redder. Grr, I had a funny, but I forgot it. Brett. Hi, Hal. Happy birthday. Is it still your birthday? That was like this morning, right? If there's an evil version of Jackadamia named Ama Dakash. Ama. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Oh, happy birthday. Hope your birthday was cool. Not stupid. Like Super Mario Galaxy 2. Yo. Is the Switch edition good? I haven't played Super Mario Galaxy 2 in like forever. I'll be going now because your boy got to sleep. Have a good night, Fall Punk. Enjoy your sleep. Do you have any more merch ideas? Um, no. Nothing like super specific. at the moment at least. It's just Super Mario Galaxy 2, like you get what it says on the box. Okay, yeah. That's fine. Like Galaxy 2 is already like incredible. My birthday's on the 13th, so sometimes I get to say my birthday's on Friday the 13th. Well, I can never say that. Happy late birthday. Okay, I'm gonna come back to this. I feel like I don't really want to get into like shading right now. That's too much brain power. But it looks pretty good so far, I think. I gotta color these ones also. What's Baristamo? Baristamo is a barista outfit. Even if your actual date of birth was a Friday. I know my I know my date of birth was on a Friday. Like I could look it up. And I'm like, hell yeah. Fridays rule. Guys, wouldn't it be so crazy and ironic if Garfield was born on a Monday? Like that would be so crazy. That would be like, oh my god. Why are they called baristas? I don't know. Maybe because like they work at like a coffee bar. Like maybe they used to be called that. Or it might be like a barista. Barista. It might be like an Italian word or maybe a Spanish word. I know people in Italy love coffee. I mean, people love coffee everywhere, but like I know in Italy there's like coffee culture. I'm gonna go while the stream is muted. Bye. Bye, burger. I'm a gas station coffee guy. Are you like being serious? I don't know if I've really had gas station coffee. Maybe like once I might have like had a little bit. I'm like, ugh. Speedway coffee? Hmm. Hmm. I mean, I'm all for like deli coffee where it's like, yeah, they just give it to you and then you just add like the store bought creamer on the side. Like I'm down for that. If it's anything like that, then sure. I just feel like 7-Eleven coffee is not good. My brain goes to like 7-Eleven, and I think I've had that before, and yeah. Cats or dogs? Man, you're asking the hard hitting questions. I would say dogs right now at this point in my life because I have a dog and I've never had a cat, and I love my dog. I guess like it's my family dog, Mabel. So she's not really mine, unfortunately. I miss Mabel. That's probably one of the worst things about moving out. It's like, oh, now I don't get to see like my dog every day like I used to. That's the worst part. And dogs, it's sadder with dogs because, like if I miss my parents, I could be like, I could just call them or like FaceTime or whatever. It's not the same as being there, but at least like you can have contact. But like with a dog, with Mabel, even if my mom like is like, I'm on FaceTime and Mabel's there. I'm like, Mabel, Mabel, it's me, Mabel. And she like doesn't process what's happening. She's just like looking around like, what? Or like doesn't pay attention. Birds, yes or no? Yes. Give the dog a phone. I think Mabel, yeah, I think they should let dogs text. Like we should all teach our dogs to text so we can text them. I think that sounds like a good idea. IMO. Okay, I'm a little tired of this playlist. This playlist is a little too. It's a little too nothing. But
Oh no.
oh no. Hi, Chris Afton. Are you related to Michael Afton? It's an amazing song title. Yeah. Which cheese is best cheese? What is this? What is this? This is freaking 20 questions? I don't know. Put on Dulcite. Is that what that song was called? The one that you don't like? Yeah. The one that every time I put on, someone's like, what is happening? And then I go, it's music. That's a good song, though. Yeah, fine. I'm putting on Nurture. Oh, Reliable. How do you know I don't like it? Because I'm pretty sure you don't like it. I'm pretty sure. I like the underlying meaning behind it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a good. It's good. I don't know. It's grown on me. It's like about. It's called Dulcite because it's like when you're trying to like make something and the pieces kind of aren't coming together. Or you just kind of keep hacking away at it. It's like you're, using a dull scythe and you need to sharpen it so that you could actually like cut through. When the scythe is dull. Yeah. Your VTuber neck looks really long. Okay. I think your neck looks really long. Your neck looks too short. Their neck's so long, they just have narrow shoulders. Exactly. Exactly. Some people get it. Some people have taste. What's better, donating bits or donating subs? Um, I don't know. Donating to um my Kofi, just because I'm pretty sure. Well, it's like with bits, I get all the bits you give, but you pay more. So like, because I think each bit, one bit is like 1 cent for me, but when you buy it, you'll buy like 100 bits for like, I don't know, $2 or something. I don't know what the exact ratio is. And with subs, it's like a 50-50 split, I think. I forget. Or maybe it might be 50-50, something like that. So like, I don't know, you pay like however much a sub is now. I don't even know. Like $6, and then you get and then I get half of that, and the other half goes to Jeff Bezos. I'm sorry this part isn't that interesting of like the drawing process. I'm literally just filling in these colors and making sure, and like I like having them kind of like go with the movement of the doodle tuber. Like if their head goes back that way, then I'm thinking about like, well then when they come back, like motion would cause stuff to go like that way, back towards where the head is coming from. Unless it's like a tier 2 or 3, yeah. Sub to support, not for reward. Yeah, like don't be. I don't know. Don't be weird. I only sub to get stuff. But and no one has to sub either. You know, it's not a requirement. I don't think I'd ever want to be one of those like channels that are like, I don't know, hounding people for subs ever. Um, yeah. I will hound people to join my Patreon though, if you like what I do. Because my Patreon, I think I get more money from that. I definitely get more money than I get from Twitch from Patreon. You should play Rain World. I've tried Rain World and I've played like a bit, but it's hard and cryptic and kind of frustrating. And I don't know, I tried it and I got like to a few different areas and then I just kind of felt like nothing was really happening. So I was just like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I didn't get far enough, but I felt like I had gone through like 3 different areas and like nothing was happening. Like didn't feel like anything was advancing. I got kind of frustrated. I was just like, okay, whatever. Like maybe I'll play it again someday. Idol. Peeled nut. Oh my glob. I take off my sweater. Now I'm cold. What the frig? Play Risk of Rain. I have Risk of Rain too, but I haven't played it. I own it, but I haven't played it. I have so many games that I own on Steam that I haven't played. Classic gamer. It's multiplayer roguelike. Yeah, I know it's multiplayer and roguelike. Yeah, I mean, if I had people to play it with, I'd probably try it out. But I just feel like everyone who plays it, like, plays it. And I feel like I'd be bad. Bad at games sometimes. I feel like I'm just kind of bad at shooters most of the time. I am too. You're not bad at shooters. Percy is not bad at shooters. Percy, every time we play like Fortnite, which hasn't been for a bit, but like when we would play Fortnite, you'd be all like sniping people, killing them and stuff, and like carrying me, and I'd be like, damn. We can do returns. I think I like it more than Risk of Rain 2. Is that like the 2D one? Or is that also 3D? How's the bucket tool not going outside the gaps? What? It's the bucket tool. I mean, I have it on a different layer, but in Clip Studio, there's this thing right here. Uh, it looks like a lighthouse, and you could set a layer as a reference layer. So then when you're, so I set the line art as a reference layer, and then on the layer below, when I'm using the paint bucket, you can have over here behind my fat head, they have like, oh, what do you want the paint bucket to refer to? And I have it refer to the reference layer. So then the paint bucket, generally stays within the lines of the line layer. And you can also like set it so like, I don't know, it like closes the gap also if you have a little bit of a gap. Like I still have to clean it up, but it does a good job for the most part.
Golly!
Golly. Returns is the 3D one. 2D. Well,
Oh no.
okay. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Uh, Nurture's such a good album. Sometimes I'm like not in the mood for it, but then when I am in the mood for it, I'm like, I am. Yeah, tips for drawing. I agree with what Hakurito said. People always ask me tips for drawing, but honestly, the best way to get better at drawing is to draw and to get good at looking at things. You know, like seeing how other people draw and what things look like, not what you imagine them to look like. Gotta commit to a schedule. I wouldn't even say that. It's just like you just gotta do it. But like you can draw fun stuff. Like I feel like people they're like, I have to learn drawing. I have to sit down and I have to look at apples on desks and draw them like that, and that's all I'm allowed to draw. But it's like, no, I mean like you could do studies or whatever, but you also should do stuff that's fun. Otherwise you're just gonna be like bored and like not liking it. You ever seen the movie Look Back? I don't I don't know. I don't think so. Is that new? Do you have a synopsis? Not like or just like the basic premise? Perfectly tells the struggle of being an artist. Perfectly. Or is that that anime movie? I wouldn't even say that tells the struggle of being an artist perfectly. I would say like watch Whisper of the Heart. I feel like Whisper of the Heart applies to like all kinds of like creative stuff. Whisper of the Heart is so good. I liked Look Back. I didn't like parts of it. I didn't like the the twist, and I didn't really like the ending. But I like the art style a lot. I like the characters. I won't spoil it, and it's not that long. I would recommend that movie also. Really? Yeah, I don't know. It just didn't. I don't know. It's just like the way things come together and happen. It just felt like what? Not like I didn't understand it. It's like I understood it, but I was just like, I don't know. It didn't fully do it for me. Talking about the thing by the Chainsaw Man artist? I think so, right? Isn't that what it was? Yeah, I think it was Chainsaw, the same artist. Thank you for the bet. Thank you for the bet. Thank you for the bet. I don't know. I like movies about like making art and like the struggles with that. I mean, I probably just like that because like I am an artist myself, so I'm like this is so freaking relatable. But I don't know. I feel like they're good because it's like I feel like a lot of people have like this like romanticized version of like art or like what making art is like in their heads, and they don't realize, or people just don't think about it that there's like so much time and like work that goes into just like making like anything. Like AI bros never think about that stuff. They're just like see people draw. They're like, I want to do that, but I don't want to do any of the work, and also I don't respect the work because I've never done it. I love it still. I'm glad you enjoyed it even a little. Yeah, I mean, I liked it. I just didn't like. I don't know. I didn't love it. I didn't like the ending, but I liked it overall. Hi, Hammock. Magnus Cat. Hello, welcome. I find it incredibly difficult to go on my way to schedule time for any particular creative activity. I just kind of draw slash play guitar whenever I'm bored. Um, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't feel bad about that. It kind of just depends on like your goals with it. Like if you're like, I really want to be a professional, blah blah blah, or like get better at this thing, then yeah, I don't know, maybe you should do it a bit more often. But I don't know, if you're just doing it to like chill, then there's nothing wrong with that. You know, it could just be a hobby. It doesn't have to be like a scheduled thing. Like I probably don't draw enough for someone who draws all the time. Like sometimes, like I'll go like a few days sometimes without drawing. And I know there's some people who draw like every single day, and you can definitely tell because when you draw every single day, I feel like you just get better at drawing, which is like so true. Like you can just your drawings are like just better. They're just better. And I'm like, damn, I need to draw more. But then I like work on like a half-hour long animated video, and I'm like, I don't draw enough. I hate not drawing. I feel worse for it. Then draw. Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel bad when I don't draw for a while. And I do like drawing. Like, I don't know. There are just some days where I'm just like, I'm too tired to do this. I hate the act of drawing and how draining it is. What? Sometimes it's draining, yeah. That's why you got to do like fun, simple stuff too. Like sometimes when I do art, I'll go like a bit crazier with the detail or like in the anatomy and stuff like that. I'm like, ooh, I want it to look really good. And then other times I'm just like, whatever, I just want to doodle. And you can tell when my stuff is like doodlier. This is the Toriel anthem, Mother. Song's so good. I say about every song on this album. Did you guys know that I like Porter Robinson? Have I ever said that? I've been really liking the new Magdalena Bay songs also. They're like such a good band or artist. I don't know what to call it when like a band is like, I guess they're a band. There are multiple people. Yeah, if you want to draw consistently, I know like with drawing or just with anything, I'm not the best at this, but sometimes I've tried it and it's kind of worked. It's like being like, I need to work on this stuff, and like you kind of get it in your mind that like, oh, I have to do it for like a while. You know, if I have to practice drawing, I have to set aside like an hour, and then I have to draw for an hour, like a whole hour or whatever. But I feel like it's better if you just make a goal like I have to if you're trying to like draw more, make a goal like, oh, I have to draw like 5 minutes a day or something. And then what often happens is like you'll start because you're like, well, I only have to do it for 5 minutes. And then you'll be going and then you'll wind up drawing more anyway. It's kind of just like you just lower the 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 barrier of entry for yourself. Like you lower the bar. So then when you don't do it, or when you really literally only have 5 minutes, you still did it. You know, it's like I really only have 5 minutes, but you know, I did my goal for the day. That definitely works sometimes, especially if you're like trying to like form a habit. You know, I feel like that's how I started doing yoga. Like now when I do yoga, I'll do like a 25, 30 minute like session. But when I first started, I just started with like the 5 minute one. I did that for like 2 weeks. I was like, okay, I do 5 minute yoga. And then I moved on to like 10 minute and I like slowly just increased the increment. And then eventually it was just like, yeah, why would I do it any less than the amount of time I do now? It's the song. Yes. Trick that works for me is to limit myself to a schedule. I would draw 2 hours and then stop. Even if I wanted to continue, I would stop and leave it for the next session. I'd look forward to drawing tomorrow, repeat it, and it would stay like that for a week. Dang. I've never done that. That sounds, I guess that makes sense. I feel like I personally would just have trouble, like, if I'm like in the shoes of someone trying to like draw all the time and like schedule stuff. I feel like I'm bad at I'm bad at scheduling things, as you can kind of tell from my stream schedules, my non-existent stream schedules. I wanted to be an artist when I was younger, but I have bad joints and can't hold a pencil properly, so instead I do music. Oh dang. I'm sorry. But that's cool that you're able to do music. I want to be better at music, and I'm like, I've just been so busy. I did a thing uh earlier this year where, or was it? I guess it was late last year actually, where me and like some friends were like making we would make a small song like once a week. Like we would each make our own little song and then we'd share it at the end of the week. And we did that for like 12 weeks or something like that. And that was cool. I like wanted to get back into making music. And then we like tried to start it up again, but I haven't been able to just from moving and I got a whole video I gotta make and commissions. I'm like, I need money. I don't need. Well, I would like. I don't know. I would like to make more music, but I don't have the time right now. 'Cause, like anytime I have free time, I'm like, I gotta spend it either like making stuff, working on commissions or video or whatever. Should get better at Fortnite. What? Yeah, dude, Chomp, you're right. I should just. What am I even doing? Like, there was that one kid who won like $1 million playing Fortnite. I should do Fortnite. You're right. You're right. I'm at this weird point where I draw more, but I want to keep drawing what I want to draw and not take commissions, but also money would be nice. But also, there's not that much money in drawing from what I can tell. Yeah, making money from drawing is hard, at least the way I'm going about it. Yeah, I don't really know. I know that like a lot of industry stuff is hard right now, especially because there's like all the AI junk going on. But I know that there are people who still make like livings from art. And it wouldn't hurt to try. If you're like, oh, maybe I'll do commissions. Like you could try it out,
Golly!
see if you like it, and then if you don't like it, then you just stop. You know, I kind of felt the way that a similar way myself earlier. I was like, I don't know if I want to do commissions because that would take away time from working on other stuff. But then I was just like, I'm just gonna do it. I need money. Now I do it. And I still have one slot open, I'm pretty sure. So if any of y'all are like, damn, I'm on a commission, pretty sure I still have one slot open. Oh, never mind. I don't. I lied. It's filled. Oh, awesome. I was like, man, is that slot ever gonna fill up? And now it did. I caught a stream. What's up? Hi, exclamation. Promoting maxing. I got it.
Just shake it for us, nut.
Blah, 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 blah. Duchom, thanks for the 100 bits. I'll do anything for 100 bits. I'll do anything for money. Um, no, yeah, I think that's something I gotta get better at. I gotta get more like business brained, unfortunately. Like, I want to make my Patreon better. Like, I don't know. I feel like I want to get better at like doing stuff that makes me money. Like, I feel like I have to so I could keep affording rent. It's kind of what you got to do at some point. You got to like learn to like sell yourself better if you're like an independent artist. Also, I'm realizing, did I? Oh, I didn't even do these ones. I didn't fill in behind the lines. I always forget about that. Maybe next time for a com. I have no monies. No worries. I'm not. Actually, you know what? Kelsey, you should go into debt to buy a commission from me. Even if you don't have money, give me money. That's ethical. Would you betray for money? No, I don't think I wouldn't betray people for money. I'm not like if someone was like, yo, abandon all your values for this money, I'd be like, no. I'd say, no, I will not do that. Because I don't know. I don't think I could like live with myself. I like having a clear conscience. You can't really buy a clear conscience. Did you send the invoice for the other commission I requested? No. What I usually do is I don't send all the invoices at once. I'll do like, you know, four. I'll do the first four, and then when I'm at a decent like amount of progress with those ones, then I'll send out the invoices for the second four. I just do that so like I don't have all that money in my account at once, and so I don't have all that money before I actually like start working on the commissions that people are paying for. I don't want to be like, give me money, and then I using the money, and then I'm like 2 weeks later, like, oh wait, yeah, I have to actually make the commission. I kind of, I kind of keep it from myself, so I'm like, okay, yeah, I have to work on this so I can get the money, because I do ask for the payment up front, which is like what you kind of should do if you're doing invoicing online. Going to debt buying ramen first. I had ramen last week. It was pretty good. Not the best ramen I've ever had, but it was good. It's been a while. And now that I'm in like New York City, I definitely want to go to more ramen spots. And I'm in New York City, and it's also like getting colder, so that's like kind of perfect. That's what I need to do. I need to. Who cares about rent? I need money to like buy food, like yummy food. That's what's good. Boomers will be like the younger generations, Gen Z, and those millennials. They spend all their money on yummy treats, and I'm like, yes, I do. I want more yummy treats. sell s'mores and pumpkin pie ramen at our local Pumpkin pie ramen? What? That's crazy. What kind of ramen? It was like spicy pork ramen with like sesame seeds and seaweed and mushrooms, I think.
Golly!
It was good. Like they aren't also. I'm not a boomer. I'm not a boomer. I'm not. If I was a boomer, would I um draw fluffy furries on the internet? Would I do that, huh? Yeah, fluffy said fluffy treats. No, yummy treats and fun art spiritually sustain you. Like you need that. You need to nourish your soul, otherwise you die on the inside. And sometimes nourishing your soul means buying a yummy treat, and sometimes it means going on a walk in the beautiful nature. And sometimes it means um canvassing in New York City to remind people to go out and vote for Zoran Mamdani for mayor. Like I feel kind of spiritually nurtured from doing that today, in a way. Like it was exhausting, but I do feel glad to have done that. Like I feel like, huh, it's been a while since I've like gotten out of my comfort zone and also just like talk to strangers. Like I don't do that. I haven't really had to do that since college, pretty much. Do you say like ramen or ramen? I'm trying to have like a deep, meaningful conversation, and you're talking about like freaking like gay stuff. That's gay. I would never ever do that ever, except for all the times that I've done that. Do you like having to talk to strangers? No, but I think you should, you know? And in this case, it's like people who like live near me. It's like getting more of a sense of like community and stuff. Like I think knowing how to talk to strangers is a good skill to have. And it makes you realize that like, oh yeah, like people are people and strangers aren't that scary. Boomers can't be furries because you need a certain level of microplastics. That's probably what it is. Yeah. Isn't it weird that the other guy lost the primary and voting anyway? Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah. Cuomo. He's like horrible. He's so petty and just like bad. You should introduce yourself by handing them sticky note doodles with cute little fuzzy eyes. No. I mean, that would maybe work for some people. But I don't know. It's like, someone knocks on your door and wants to talk to you about something. Like most people, including myself, probably wouldn't open the door. Or if you open the door, like your head's like half poking out. You're not trying to like let me have a whole conversation with this person at my doorstep who appeared out of nowhere. Like usually it's like you're in the middle of something. You're trying to get back to whatever you were doing. That's it's which is fair. When I was doing it though, I was just thinking of like that one episode from SpongeBob where they're selling chocolate bars. Just like this literally feels like I'm like a door to door salesman. I'm just like, Fancy living, here we come. La 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 la. I was thinking about streaming tomorrow, but I decided to do it tonight because I'm like, I wanted to stream today, and I think tomorrow I'm gonna be too like preoccupied with like looking at like election results with like one eye.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes I wish it was more socially acceptable to knock on people's doors in an apartment and just be like, "Hey, nice to meet you." Yeah, like in sitcoms. And that's like that was one of the nice things about when I was in college, like having friends who lived nearby, and like I would just they would just be like, "Yeah, the door's open." Like people could just like you could just show up, and I was like, "Wow, it's literally like I'm living in a sitcom." It was awesome. You know, my friend would just like walk in, and then I'd be like, "Yeah," and the audience would clap, and they'd like pause before they were about to say whatever they were gonna say. That had to wait for the audience to die down. And one of the people running for my local school board came to my door, and I talked with her for like 10 minutes. That's cool. I don't live in an apartment complex, but when I always see one advertise a community hangout space as in many, I wonder if that actually ever sees use. Yeah, I don't know. My own like apartment isn't even an apartment complex, but like I have two roommates, and no one really uses the our little living space. I don't know. It's just the vibes are weird. I don't know. I guess having like a little living space in like an apartment complex like that, I think people probably use it sometimes maybe. But you are like kind of opening yourself up to like, oh, the other people who live in your building. And sometimes that's cool, and then the other times some people are weird. So, I do like hanging out in like public parks and stuff though. Gotta have some white noise going in there, and it'll be much more comfy to spend time in. Yeah. Yeah, because sometimes it's just like awkward silence too much. Too much of that. I should go outside more. Yeah, touch grass, as they say. I feel weird if I don't go outside, like on a nice day. I used to not feel like that. Like as a kid, like my mom had to be like, "You have to go outside. Stop playing video games." But I think I got to like, I don't know. I guess all that worked on me because now it's like I do, I just I guess I have that like inner mom inside me that's like, it's nice out. You should go outside. I'm like, you're right. Because every time I do go outside, I'm like, okay, I'm glad I did that. I feel like more, I feel less crusty and gross. I feel like I saw the sun. I felt the air on my cheeks. Can I give you concha if I ever see you in person? What's concha? Sure. Having a dog is a great excuse to get out regularly. That's true. Mexican sweetbread? Yo, yes. I love bread and I love sweet things. And I love Mexicans. Oh my god, it all works out. Yes. Yeah, when are they making sour bread? They do that. That's, I don't know where sour bread's from though. Sour bread. Sour bread. Sour bread's weird though. Like when people make sour bread or they like grow it, they grow like the culture. It's like living yeast bacteria thing and they can make bread with it. It's so weird. Just have a living thing in your fridge. But like it's cool. I don't know, it feels like wizardry. Would you ever consider doing a music stream? What, like working on music? Um, I would consider it. I just would be afraid that like my brain wouldn't work. I guess I did kind of do music in a stream when I did the WarioWare video when I had to make like the tiny little tune. I just don't know how entertaining that would be because I feel like with making music, it's like unless you're good at it, it's kind of slow. Like for me, I'm pretty slow with it. And I feel like people would wind up listening to like the same loop or whatever over and over and over again. Would you consider getting a certification in music production slash songwriting? What, like a professional course or whatever? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. If that would help me learn. Like if I thought it was a good course and it was gonna, I was like, yes, this'll do it. Then yeah. Hmm. It's cheaper than community college. Getting like a certification or like an online course or whatever. Buh. Check it. La lasagna. Lasagna. Hello. Falling for 3 years, 7 months, 2 to 6 hours. Oh my god. Buh. It's not online for me, but the campus isn't that far. Oh. Well, that's cool though. Honestly, I feel like I kind of learned better in person. Just like overall. Like I'm better at like absorbing what is being told to me. And I feel like there's more like pressure when it's in person to like get assignments done because I'm like, I don't want to be in class and have nothing done and then feel like, oh no, the teacher's looking at me and judging me. Yeah, that's a good album. Probably my favorite album. Probably. It's like one that I feel like I could probably go back to for like ever. Forever. You're my favorite album? Whoa. Whoa. That's crazy. Person's better, it depends on the environment. 300 plus class helps solo in person without the connection. Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess I haven't really had to deal with like huge classes like that. Like even when I went to state school, um, none of my classes were like that big. The one that I did have that was that big, yeah, it was I didn't really take it that seriously. But it was also like history of rock, and it was an elective I was taking. I was just kind of like whatever. And then it was also that was the same semester that COVID started. So then when that happened, I was like completely checked out from that class. And then I like failed that class. Or like I didn't fail it, but like I almost failed it. I like uh forgot to take the final. I missed the final because it was like online and it was COVID and I just forgot. I was like, please let me take the final. And he was like, okay, you can take the final, but like you can only score like half of the points that you would have or whatever. So I think I got like a 50 on it, and then my grade went down to like a D. But because it was that semester, you were allowed to like pass or fail some courses. So I was just like, okay, that's gonna be a pass fail class for me. So it didn't like destroy my GPA or anything. Was your teacher Jack Black? Jack Block. Jack Black in History of Rock? I wish. I mean, he was like kind of a fun teacher, like overall. But he took the class way too seriously. Like I feel like he was probably like insecure about it. That like most people taking the class were just kind of taking it just to like take a class because they probably just thought it sounded like, oh, that's kind of fun, it'll probably be easy. And like that teacher was trying so hard for like to not be that. But I'm like, I don't know, just let your class be like the easy one. That's so bad. Like I don't know. I feel like if I was a professor at like a college or whatever, I would probably lean on the side of being more lenient, especially if my class was like history of rock, and not even like in the music major. It was like it was a general like course that like anyone could take. So I don't know, I'm just like, yeah, I don't care. I don't care. I'm not tying up my self worth and like people taking my stupid class seriously. Man, I have some baggage attached to this class. I'm just realizing. I was like, I think I was. I remember being mad about this professor like this. I need to go to sleep now. Good night. Thank you for accepting my commissions. Of course. Thanks for commissioning me. Good night, Mimikai. Thanks for chilling. Yeah, I feel like I just have to like change the angle of scarf a little. Hello, Goobers. Hi, Just Key. I don't know why, but sometimes I feel like sleeping on the carpet floor. I mean, sometimes I'll just lay on the floor and stare at the ceiling. I feel like it's good for your back. Sometimes. Autism is that a thing? same color. Kinda, but not. I'm sitting on the floor right now. That's crazy. I'm sitting on a chair. One thing I do want to get at some point is I want to get one of those standing desks. Sometimes I like standing, and then other times I want to sit. But I also think having the option would be cool. If it's shag carpet, I 100% get it. I like the carpet in my room. I don't. It's not like completely shag, but it's got a little bit of fluff. It's soft. Oh wait, or is it a rug? I think it's a rug. Because there is a difference between rugs and carpets. Carpet is the one that like is just like on the floor. It just covers the floor. You can't move it. Whereas a rug is something that you throw on the ground. Like throw it, throw it. Like you can move it. You put it under your bed, whatever. Nut. Yo, hi Void Hound. What's up? How are you? I am chilling. It's the same color, basically. Basically. Am I winning? Basically. I'm just working on commissions. I'm honestly probably gonna be done soon. Like once I'm done doing the flats, flat colors for this one. maybe. Maybe, probably. I don't know. There's that part of me that's like, no, no, keep going. Keep going, get even more done. Get even more done. But then there's other part of me that's like, man, I'm tired, dude. Man. Yeah, send your cat to the stratosphere. That's a good plan. Got color this T-Rex. Look at this guy. T-Rex. Just got thrown into the sun. That's cool. I'm happy for you. What? Hmm. Trying to figure out how I should do this. Like steam coming out. Cause like I've got this shape for it, but okay, maybe if I like grab it, put it on a different layer, and I could take the steam from. Oh wait, frick. Now it's on a different layer. I can take the steam from the other layer and put them both over everything else. Yeah, so then it's in front of the scarf. Who made your model? I made my model. Like a while ago. I don't even know if I have access to VTube Studio anymore, to be honest, because like when I got it, I paid for like the student plan, and it was like, oh, this lasts for 3 years. And it's definitely been 3 years since my first model. You want to pet the model? There is a button for that. All right, from YouTube, Tube you. Yo, you arrived from Tubi? To everybody. Hey, Jacka, this is my first stream of yours. Whoa, welcome. That's awesome. Hmm. I know you're from YouTube and Blue Sky. Oh, cool. Well, welcome. I hope you're having a good night or day or whatever.
Hi.
Oh, who said hi? Rocco. Hi, Rocco. It's night for me. It's night for me also. It's night for me also. And yeah. Trying to get like the freaking mouth, like the light fur around the mouth to look good shape wise. I don't know if it looks like slightly off. Is it like slightly short? Oh, like not wide enough. Yeah, maybe that's what it was. I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Are these browns the same color? Yeah, they are. Color's weird. Like sometimes it like looks completely different depending. Like it looks different depending on what's next to it. Oh, there's like a gap. There's like a gap. Oh, because I didn't really fill this in. Well, oops. Oops. Crap. That's disgusting. Why would, why would anyone say that? Crap. Hi, Mr. Slabby. Sorry. That's okay, as long as you feel bad. As long as you feel sorry for it. Hello, welcome to the stream. Based on if I go to sleep or not. Um, maybe go to sleep. I don't know. I don't know. I'm probably gonna be done in a schmeckend. In one schmeckend. Ten 34. It's 11:35 for me right now. Okay. Details. Nice, same time for me. Whoa, nice. Time zones. Eastern Standard Time is best. Schmlander time. EST heads get to watch Nintendo Direct at 9 a.m. Wait, is there a Nintendo Direct tomorrow? Is there a Nintendo? Is there a Nintendo? Nintendo? Is there? Wait, what? I gotta look this up now. Nintendo Direct. No, there isn't. What? Okay. Not that there's anything that could even be like announced now that would be like, oh my god. Because like I still don't have a Switch 2, and I'm already like so excited for Kirby. Like I don't think anything else they could show would get me as excited as I am for that game. Metroid Prime 4. Yeah, like I'm like we're in November and I feel like they've barely shown any of that game. It hasn't had a good trailer yet. Like all their trailers have kind of sucked. They're just been like very plain. Like I think it'll probably be good, but like I don't know. It just feels like what's going on? Yeah, I did desperately go to check and it's not there. Who's your planned main? I definitely want to try Magalore. I'm a mag head. Frick is awesome. I don't know. I gotta, yeah, I gotta try out more. I gotta, no, not a mega head. Oh my god. It's Magolor. Mago head. Yeah, when is Metro Prime 4 supposed to come out? I don't know what the release date is. Is it December? I actually don't know. Mid December or early? Yeah. Just like, okay. I trust them to deliver. They worked on that game for 8 years. They better have something good. Yeah, like I hope so. I don't think they're gonna like drop the ball at all, but I don't know. I'm like, how are they supposed to deliver on that? And also like, yeah, I don't know. I'm a little worried about it. But not too worried. Like I'm sure it'll be fun. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's a little weird the way they've handled it. But yeah. Okay. I'm gonna be done streaming now. It's like 11:40 and I want to not be streaming anymore. Let me see if anyone else is streaming. And then it's not working. My magic stream button. It's not working. Oh, how am I supposed to know who's streaming? Night night. Yeah, night night, y'all. Uh, hold on. I gotta lower the music though.
This nigga YB got some beautiful ass
Yo,
eyes.
Moist Critical's live.
Bro, you can't like, no, what the nigga, this yo, let's go with tweets.
What is going on?
Let's go.
What? Okay, whatever. Whatever. See, he voiced a bat. Yeah, I heard he voiced the bat. I heard about that. I did hear about that. Um, raid Moist. I'm not gonna raid Critical. I'm not doing that. I don't even think he has like raid notifications on, unless you like raid with like 500 people or something. 'Cause he probably gets raids like all the time. Yeah. Oh, I mean, Foxander's streaming, but I feel like we just raided Foxander. This is always the thing with raiding. Wagahai. Wagahai's cool. Raid yourself. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I could drop it off at Wagahai. They're like a cat VTuber from Japan, and they have like a translator thing. And or actually, they might be done. They might be done with whatever game they were playing because it says the end. Okay, I think they're done. Okay, whatever. Never mind. Raid a zoo. Are there zoo streams? I don't know. Whatever. Whatever. Okay. No raid. There's no raid this time. I don't care. I don't care anymore. Or do I just drop you off of Fox Hunter? You know, I just drop you off. I don't know. Yeah, I'll just drop you all off there. Whatever. Raid me. You're not streaming. Unless you are. Oh, there's someone named Foxy G Stream.
Oh no.
Okay, well, I'll try that because Percy recommended it. But we're gonna raid Foxy G Stream. There we go. There we go. That's what I decided on. Um, raid message. I don't know. Raid message is nuts ahoy. There we go. Ahoy! People don't say ahoy enough. I think that's like the problem with today's world. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, everyone. Hope you all have great nights. And yeah, I don't know. Have a good one. Bye bye. Braid, braid.